All right, so welcome back. Today we are diving into the metaverse, and one of the things we like to do here on the show is really get into a lot of the games that are essentially emerging into the category. We get a chance to talk to founders, etc. Today's no difference. We're going to dive in a little deeper though, and that is with actual gameplay of a project called DeHorizon and DeVerse. We'll dive into this with the founders and one of the advisors of the team and really kind of go a little deeper. My name is Paul Barron. Welcome back to TechPath. Joining me today, of course, is Shane Zhu and Miko Matsumura. Great to have you guys from DeHorizon.
Hey.
Welcome into the
guys?
show. Doing great. All right, so we're going to have some fun today. We're going to jump to gameplay just so everybody understands what they're going to be seeing on screen. Is our team internally are going to be playing, so we're going to show our screens. We'll obviously see Shane and Miko in the game, along with probably some other players as well. So we're going to kind of reveal a little bit about what the game is about. We'll come back after, do a little AMA, get some information about what's happening over there with the team. So let's just get to the game footage now. We'll kind of go in and see what's up. So I think we're going to go in and do some character selection.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's amazing that browser can handle this kind of graphics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we are.
Oh, let's start.
Charge.
Miko, are you on the other side? Oh,
I'm leading
coming
the
for you.
charge. I think I'm on the enemy
Go,
side.
Chris.
There we go. Let's see. Oh, here they are.
Coming.
All right.
Oh, let's go. Oh, I see
there's
you.
Shane right
I
there.
see you. I see you. Oh no. Oh, oh my God. Oh, what happened?
All right, I gotta hit the back line
I
here.
gotta get away. Oh jeez. Who's like chasing after me?
There's a big fray right here.
Oh my God. Like I got a huge hit.
Run to the gate.
I got a huge gate. Come on. Oh no.
Okay. All right, I'm running out. Where is it? Oh, look at that.
No.
Shit, there you
Oh,
are.
no. I was there, like I was one in the middle and 4 people around me. Jesus Christ.
Man, that's crowded right there.
Yeah, that
Jeez.
was me. Okay, good thing.
Reset.
Okay, here they
Oh shit! Oh shit! Run! There's way too many people. Oh my God.
Everybody's piling in.
are.
Oh,
is
fire! I got
crazy.
you.
Okay, let's go.
Watch out for that guy.
That's great.
Ooh,
Oh my
nice.
God! I
Yeah,
got trapped
there you
again.
go.
To be honest with you guys, like I suck on this
This is
game. I don't
Shane
know why. I
Baker's
created this game, but it seems like I suck this game. Jesus Christ! I don't
It's
know
really
why.
amazing.
That is.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I need help. Okay, there we go. Life is better.
Oh, there's Chris right there. He's on it.
Bro,
Run
Chris.
away.
Oh, I see Chris. Come on, Chris.
Run to the gate. Oh, somebody's fighting near the gate. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
great.
the objective, get to the gate because that's
Okay.
going to give you the most points.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. I got surrounded by 6 people again. This is not fair. Where's my teammate? God.
Oh, that's great.
The rain
Hey, my teammate-
shower.
How come the gate didn't open? Open sesame.
It's not supposed to be open.
Yeah, it
It
just glows.
You just
It
need to.
kinda-
Yeah. Yeah.
I
The
see.
next chapter is the gate is open. You will go to the next map. This is next chapter. Yeah.
Okay,
And I see you.
there's Shane.
Oh, come on. Oh. No.
Right.
I got
I'm
froze.
here.
We gotta
God
watch
dang
out
it.
for that 1-2-3 guy. That's 1-2-3 guy.
Yeah, this 1-2-3 guy is really good. I think he's from our team. From our engineering team.
He understands.
Oh,
He's
I know
great.
who that
He's
is. This is the guy. Oh, this is. You know why he's good? Because this is the code for this game.
He's
So he probably
cheat code.
knows the cheat code.
Ah,
Typed in the God mode.
the deck is stacked against us.
He's got his insta kill button.
Yeah. It's the kill button.
All right, here we go.
Oh, there's one.
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
victory.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Man, that's a little exhausting.
Yeah.
Very intense.
You feel
Hey, don't
you kind
forget.
of tense. You kind of tense up and thinking that you're going to get hit from behind. It's kind of
Yeah, if you see the leaderboard, every time you beat someone, you should be able to get some coin because it's play to earn, right? The more
Right.
battle you have, the more points or coin you will earn. So you better don't lose the game. If you lose the game, then you will probably lose a bunch of money. So that's the intense part of about this game once it's officially live. But right now it's all test, right? It's all fake money.
right.
But when you guys really play the game officially, that's real money. That's legitimate, like real money.
Yeah, legit. I love it. Shane, a lot of different aspects in that game that are kind of unique. One is the occupation idea around the point allocation is coming from the gate. And you had mentioned something while we were playing the game that at some revision that gateway is going to open, and what would happen at that point?
So we only have one map right now, but when we go official live, we're gonna have two maps. So once you conquer the gate, the gate will open, and then you will enter in the second map, and you will have the second match, like right after the previous match. So it's more like whoever conquered the gate, you will get a reward. But on top of that, you will go to the next chapter and beat with the other team.
Okay.
So that's kind of the idea behind it. But right now, if we have one map right now, in order to win a game, is one is conquer the gate, scoring the point, and then you win the game, or you kill people nonstop and get the highest point. You will also get a reward as well.
So I guess for the player that's not so aggressive, they're looking from a strategic side of it, of going after conquering.
Yes.
Yeah. So
different
strategies for different players. Okay. So as far as the economy inside the game itself, other than the points, obviously the metric behind the DEVT token, what other things could happen within the game that would help potentially someone do a play to earn here?
It's very easy. So this game have two sector. One is play for free. Literally, we have the practice room that you can join. You can practice to get your skills up, and then we have higher level room that you have to put a little bit money into it, just like tickets, and then get into the game, and then you can start playing with the people. We will give 90% of all these ticket revenue back to the players who win the battle for every single, sort of like every single round.
Every battle. So basically, you've got you're reserving 10% for DeHorizon. 90% goes back to the players or participants in that particular battle. Is it ranked? Obviously, it's ranked by score. So whoever has the most. Is it also ranked by weight of score? Meaning, let's say that number 1 and number 2 player gets 60 or 70% of the points available. Would they get 60 or 70% of the revenue?
So because this game is group versus group game, so people will win two parts. One is either you don't kill anyone, you hide around, don't let anyone kill you, and win as a group. You will also get a reward in the group reward pool, right? If you turns out to be number 1, number 2, and number 3, you will also get an extra reward from our pool as well.
Yeah.
So if you
Go ahead.
So if you are really good, like help the team to win a battle, and the number 1 scorer on the leaderboard, you will be rich.
I like it.
Just one battle.
All right. So a couple of things in terms of as you guys roll out of beta or alpha. Are there going to be any new characters? We saw quite a few different styles of characters in it, and any new mechanisms within the game itself.
Of course, new characters. We're gonna have 2 more lineup once we officially released for our game, and then we will use DAO for community to submit their favorite characters. They can build their own characters, and we use DAO to vote. If people like their characters, we will make it happen to turn turn the character into 3D to our characters, and then we will actually give them a reward for these characters. Whoever buy that
Okay.
character, he will get a percentage back for whatever, like for how many people, like who's paying for these characters.
Yeah.
Same as the map. It's very interesting that once we officially release this game, uh, the map is not only creating by ourselves. We will
Right.
also let community to choose the map and create the map by themselves. If they have ability to use the Unity, they can actually create their own map and submit it to our database. And then weekly, monthly, we can do like a DAO selection to select the map. Literally select the map. It's not like a traditional land that offer for sale. We literally just let people to select their favorite map, and then once they got selected, we will literally put that into the game, and being like whoever sponsored that map, and then
Hmm.
all the revenue that generate from that map, we will give them like a tax rate back to the creators. So it's really like motivate the developer and the community if they help us to build a map. So the game that we're creating for this DeVerse is sort of like, we don't want to create everything by ourselves. We want a community to help us to create.
Right.
We want to do more like community driven game instead of like us developer decide what players to play. I think is wrong in the Web 3.0
Yeah.
metaverse. I think the correct way is actually let people to drive the developer to let players to decide what's next and what to play.
Yeah.
And we will always make the first version and first direction to the community, and rest of it we will give back to the community and let them be creative and let them to create whatever they like.
I see. I'm looking at your website here, and one of the things that is interesting, obviously, the idea around just the roll up. I mean, you've got the basic attack, gear up, bombard, piercing. Okay, so there's the
Mm-hmm.
layout of the current characters. Then you go into obviously
Mm-hmm.
team battle, occupy city of dawn,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
earned in blood. Okay, so here's the
Mm-hmm.
awards, and then the items. The
Mm-hmm.
sweetie pie. We saw some of those in the game itself. Will you?
Mm-hmm.
Are all of these in the game right now?
Yes, they're
Okay.
available right now. We actually did a Binance NFT sales for those three,
Mm-hmm.
and you can buy these from the market, or you can buy this in the game as well. They will
Okay.
help us to relive. They will help us to power it up and all that.
Right. Yeah. All right. So in terms of the development for DeHorizon, because you guys have some other games that you've kind of packaged it, talk to me a little bit about the team itself. What does the company look like? Because I know Miko as
Hmm.
an advisor investor. What are some of the things
Hmm.
you guys are doing together to kind of make this
Hmm.
work?
Yeah, so I'll start with the team. So we actually have 60 people here in the Shanghai studio, and we have another 20 people there in the US, based in Texas, Austin.
Okay.
Different studio actually handle a different game. So for diverse game, this MMORPG game is developed by our Shanghai studio here in China, and then we have upcoming SLG game, which is kind of like a secret project going on right now. We can't go to public yet, but Miko is actually helping us to build up this game to give us more resource and idea around our one of the legendary kind of SLG game that we're creating, because we are onboarding
Hmm.
literally like legendary people to help us to build this game. So far we have roughly around 80 people in total full time globally. Obviously, we have people in Europe, in Southeast Asia, so literally just like all over the place.
Right. Well, in terms of game development, Shane, this is for you. What has kind of been the lineage of DeHorizon's team? Do you guys have
Hmm.
AAA studio experience? Or are you building a team that's more geared toward
Hmm.
blockchain gaming and understanding the play to earn
Hmm.
ecosystems? What's kind of the
Hmm.
makeup of that?
We're kind of unique. We do have a very elite team that understand play to earn very well. A lot of our blockchain engineer were in the space for a long time, since 2016, 20
Okay.
even 2015. And then we have AAA people coming from Blizzard, World of Warcraft team, even Dungeons Dragon. My co-founder Todd is actually the guy who created Dungeons Dragon game back in
Wow.
'90s.
Okay.
One of the legendary game designer in
Yeah.
the gaming space. And my other peer in Shanghai, he was the first CTO from Yozu Games. Yozu Games is actually the third largest game company. So we have AAA team member. We have like very elite blockchain people. So really,
Cool.
the reason why I want to kind of create this team is like I play a lot of blockchain game, but it's kind of like not very fun to have. So
Hmm.
that's why I want to make sure we have really fun game to play. And I already proved to you guys, right? You guys literally have fun in on the previous like two battle. So we already
Oh, so
speak
fun.
ourselves. Yeah, and I think fun for the game is the first, right? You
Yeah.
have to have fun first, and then to earn, right?
Bingo.
Um, um, yeah.
Miko, okay, so you look at the lineup of investors here. I was looking at the GitHub just to see, Animoca Brands, You'll Guild in here. You've got Bitscale, Republic, a lot of teams or a lot of investors in here, but also Miko, from your standpoint, when you're looking at partnering with companies like DeHorizon, what are you looking for in a team? What's kind of the key that really makes you say this is what I want to get involved in?
So I do want to clarify too, right? Which is Gumi Crypto's Capital is a company that has a very strong gamer background and culture.
Hmm.
Since 2007, my partner launched the Gumi Games Corporation, and DeHorizon is the first and only blockchain game studio that we've invested in to date. So, we're extremely picky. We are
Yeah,
not spray and pray. Like we are definitely super precise, right?
yeah.
And what we love about this team is just we have incredibly ambitious scope, right? Which is this ability to kind of dream about the future, right? So we have this incredible vision coming from Shane, and then we also have this really OG team, right? Like Todd Porter, who comes all the way back to Dungeons and Dragons, who's shipped, many AAA titles and just incredible experience, right? So, really this is a world-class team. And I think the proof, you've seen it today, right? Which is
Right.
that the speed at which this team has executed and delivered like fun gameplay, just beautiful graphics and kind of very pushing the edge of technology, right? Because this is
Hmm.
everything you saw is sitting in a browser, right?
Yeah.
This is not like, this is definitely next gen technology. So it really is. We're seeing the beginning of something that's going to be extremely significant. The other thing that was so important to us is this is a blockchain aware roadmap, right? Which is
Right.
that the game is broken into very nice deliverable units, the first of which we got to see today.
Yeah, I'm looking at just kind of in general when you look at games, because we get a lot of people here on our show, game founders, a lot of early development games. This is one of the games that, at least from and my standpoint, is very mature, in the sense of being able to roll out. Shane, when you look at this kind of thing, especially from a browser base, because I see more and more project leads that are really kind of leaning in on browser based, mainly because you don't need the set-top box, you don't need some of the infrastructure, which is going to open it up into people who have low bandwidth issues around the world. Browser based is going to be a big deal. Do you see that being one of the benefits for onboarding and getting critical mass adoption for DeVerse?
Yes, definitely. The reason why, like, when we first developing this DeVerse, we'll think about using mobile game, on the mobile platform. But sometimes, Apple
Hmm.
Store is kind of
Yeah.
tricky, and also, uh, uh, not, you know, uh, although people like will play more, but in terms of the game that we're creating, it's MMO and RPG. It's more like um, more rely on on a keyboard side. If you use keyboard, if you compare keyboard to mobile, our game sector is definitely fit for the computer. So
Hmm.
bring it back to why we use browser, because browser is actually easier. To be honest, easier to develop than on the mobile. And also, we can actually do really shortcut, kind of shortcut on the server side. On AWS, on Google Cloud,
Right.
or on the other like cloud service. So it's really like help us to shortcut the timeline and development. But definitely, we have secret sauce.
Yeah.
So
Well, and I
you know.
think scalability too. You get
Yeah.
browser-based applications for cloud type projects
Yeah.
like this. Scalability is
Yeah.
there as you start to see, the amount of people come into it. In terms of the
hmm
blockchain base layer of what you guys are running on,
hmm
what chain is DeVerse running on?
Right now, it's on Ethereum because every transaction, like we won't put an entire game on Ethereum because it's such a dumb idea. It's super expensive. But all the end transaction will be on the Ethereum network.
Okay.
This is our first trial, to be honest. I won't say we'll stick with Ethereum forever. We're definitely exploring Polygon, Sonola, and then all these like top tier chain to do the trial because they are more cheaper, and in the long run we can literally just put the game entirely on the chain. But we just gotta do it slowly, right?
Yeah.
We are very picky too,
Mm.
because we really think this game have really great graphics, great gameplay. We don't want to just like choose randomly and do random decision.
Yeah.
So definitely, in the future we might get one game on the Sonola, one game on Polygon, and one game on Ethereum, and one game on BSC. Right? This is true metaverse. We like
Right.
one giant organization underneath their game studio. They have different chain to interact with. That's why, like, I don't want to stick with one chain because it's not fair. And I don't think this is the true metaverse spirit, right? So
Yeah, for sure.
we want to work with everyone.
I like it.
Be everyone's friend. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk about a couple of things within the game itself. So on the side of if I were to run out of DVT, the token inside the game, if I'm playing the game internally, does my character just stop at that point, or do I just get ejected from the game?
You are
How does it?
still no, you won't get ejected. You just won't get the DVT back for that
Ah,
single
okay.
battle. Yeah,
All
you can
right, so
still
that
play.
back. All right.
And you can free because we have free room to let you play.
Right. Yeah, sure. What is the difference between the DEVT versus the DVT, DMT, and DTT tokens? Kind of give us the array there.
Yeah. So you mentioned about DVT, DDT, and DGT. So we
Yep.
actually have 3 different games. So every single game have their own in-game currency. So
Okay.
we have dual. We kind of have like a dual token system. DVT is more like a DAO token, and then as a DeVerse is in-game currency, and then DGT is the other game token called the
Gotcha.
Dragon Riding game called the Quidditch.
Yeah, the
And then
Quidditch. Yep.
DDT is more like another battle royale game that we are gonna come out very very soon. It's gonna be super unique, definitely more fun than Fortnite, I promise.
Yeah, so that's the
And
tournament.
this is, yes, that's the
Yep.
FPS / battle royale game.
Gotcha. So because you have the
Yeah.
tournament, the mythical, the Quidditch coming, which is kind of a little bit of a play on Harry Potter.
hmm
Um,
hmm
and then you look at kind of the overall side of things from, I think when I think about this, especially with game studios developing in unison, obviously with DeVerse, you guys are far enough down the road in
hmm
terms of the roadmap and actually rolling out live play.
hmm
When
hmm
will this go
hmm
live to everyone out there that they can get to this project?
For DeVerse, we're looking for end of April, if not beginning of May, for everyone
Okay.
to play to try it out because the game is pretty much done. But
Yeah.
we just want to put more stuff into it. Like for example, we want to implement the voice system into the
Hmm.
game
Right.
because the most fun part to play MMORPG game is talking shit, and we're gonna add more fun stuff. For example, like a facial. So
Yeah.
a facial system that if you kill people and you can mock that person by
Oh.
using own facial to him. So this is like
Oh, I
another
love it.
kind of fun stuff that we're having once we
We
go official live.
we definitely need to add the term "in your meta face" for this game for sure,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's one of our favorite terms. In your meta face. All right,
yeah.
all right. So NFTs. What kind of NFTs should we buy to get started with DeHorizon if we're really getting passionate about the game and we want to invest in some NFTs?
So and have all you need to do is just buy one character's NFT. For example, if you buy a warrior NFT, then you can just go play right away.
Right. Yeah.
And then if you are a beginner, we give you. But if you want a second one, third one, and fourth one, then you have to buy.
Gotcha.
But you can choose one hero from all those five, and if you want to, you can buy NFT for this hero and continue to play. You can own different hero in different level even.
Right. On the Meta
Yeah,
Pass, how will that work?
yeah. The Meta Pass is more like a metaverse passport. So
Okay.
the game, the real game that we're playing is I really make this metaverse kind of like, I really want to make this diverse in the future, like a really battleground for all the metaverse characters to play in our
Right.
map.
Yeah, because I was looking at your map right here, the ecosystem, which is where we are right now.
Yeah,
So this looks
yeah,
pretty expansive in terms of where you
yeah,
guys are now. DeHorizon Park,
yeah,
you got the battle to
yeah,
earn with DVT, fly to earn,
yeah,
all sorts of stuff
yeah,
happening. 2% airdrops on the
yeah,
DAO. I
yeah.
like it. Good stuff. All right. So when you look at the future of play to earn, Miko, I want to talk to you a little bit about this because this is something that we get a chance to hear from founders, but from advisors, investors. A lot of people are looking at play to earn as really kind of a new evolution in gaming traditional, because a lot of people kind of draw the line between traditional AAA gaming and what we've seen in the market out there so far versus what we're seeing develop in play to earn. Do you think those two markets, those two ecosystems are going to grow independently, or do you think we'll start to see some mix over?
We have to see convergence, right? Because, one of the things that's concerning too is there really are whales and their tails, right? And
Yeah.
to me, like whales actually need first class gameplay, right? And to me, like what's happening is that we're really seeing, play to earn has arrived to deliver these gaming experiences for the tail end, right? But I think the idea that Shane is promoting, which is really this strong, fun element, I think is super important. And I think the thing I'm super excited about is what lies in store ahead, right? Because Shane actually has some incredible vision around how to add even more layers of entertainment with influencers, creators, and celebrities, right? More entertainment with skill gamers like esport, so I don't want to give up too much, but what I do want to say is like, it's about to get really entertaining in here.
Yeah. I want to wrap up with a couple of things. So Metaverse Carnival, Virtual Carnival. You've got also these virtual avatars, what those are going to look like, and then partnerships. Can either of you talk to those two elements or those elements?
Yeah, so for partnership, we already we partner with a lot of celebrity, bring them on the real metaverse and let people to interact with them, right? So for example, like Tiger, the artist Tiger, right?
Mm-hmm.
The rapper Tiger.
Yeah.
We will have a partnership with him, and then we kind of just like make him as an avatar in our game, and then people can choose them and use him to play the battle.
Gotcha.
It's more like interactive with people in the real world in the metaverse. So that's and then we are working on with the other partner that from a car manufacturer for a battle
Mm-hmm.
royale game. Right, people can
Yeah.
really buy a virtual car and drive around and shoot people around. Right, so this is more like a next level kind of thing that we are mapping right now. Just really like connecting to the real world in the virtual world.
Yeah. And then as far as the carnival, the virtual carnival, how will that work? Will that apply
Mhm.
to all games or will it come into certain sectors?
So virtual carnival idea is more like we want to create Disney like kind of a thing
Mm.
in a metaverse. We have different game. Each different game is more like a Disney theme park, right? Or
Okay.
different carnival theme park. And then if you're DeHorizon a metaverse human, you can enter into DeHorizon's gate and then play different game.
Cool.
And you can even transfer your different avatar in different game into different environment. So this is what our plan.
Man, there is a lot to unpack here as you guys continue to develop. We'd love to get you back on the show because I think it's really kind of showcasing what this can be for a lot of play to earn projects, because there's a lot of projects that make a lot of promise that have not been able to achieve real results. And I think this one is one of those that really is kind of showcasing what you guys have done. So congrats to you and your team over there, Shane, and Miko. Same to you, man.
Appreciate it.
Good selection there.
Appreciate it.
Excellent. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping in. We're going to get, of course, into more metaverse and gaming projects, as you guys know, here on the channel. We've got a new game studio opening up here in our studio that will be featuring gameplay like this, along with founders and dev leads, all that kind of stuff. If you're listening in over on the podcast, make sure and tune in over here on the YouTube channel. This is where you're going to catch all the footage. You're going to catch all the interviews, a lot of our analysis on what's happening in the crypto space. And of course, you can also join in on our Diamond Circle, which is our private member group that we share a ton more of our information around our CPI and so much more. Just click the link below. And if you want to reach me, it's out on Twitter @Paul Barron. We'll catch you next time right here on TechPath.